Freestyle skills and dope lyrical coasting. Relying on talent, not marketing and promotion.
What is good? Oh, the Chris Peepz faction nation out there. What is good, guys? I was just having technical difficulty after technical difficulty. I was trying to get Peepspot up, and Peepspot wasn't having it. Hopefully we're live streaming right now. Thank you everyone for joining in. It says the stream status is bad and everything. I don't know what's going on right now, but this is it. This is the live Peepz in the East show from the Chris Peepz live account right now. It is January 6th, 2018. We'll talk more about why I'm on this channel. I'm live from Long Island, New York. It's episode number 3 of the month. Just to let everyone know, it is TVMA. It is uncensored, unsanctioned, cursing. So if you're under 18, exit out now, because this is the motherfucking Peepz in the East show. James Storm will talk about. Women's Rumble we'll talk about. We got a lot of WWE news to talk about. Let's start the damn show, and then let me pop out the chat room. Here we go, guys.
See, the problem is I ain't going nowhere.
We're one of the few freaking pro wrestling shows on YouTube where WWE will actually listen to us and have listened to us.
Now is left without a number 1 contender.
'Cause we take it over.
Oh my god, sorry about the lag and the bad stream status and probably buffering right now, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm highly confused right now. I don't even know where the fuck I am right now. But let me get this live YouTube chat room open. We're live. You know, everyone didn't want Chris Peepz to be live. They did not want me to be live. So what did I have to do tonight? I had to go live. No one wanted me to do it, so I had to go live tonight. It should stop buffering shortly, guys. I should have reset my freaking cable, but it should get a little better, guys, as we get into the show. Let me throw some background music on. Let's get the show popping. Let me see what's up in the chat room. And I just went through saying, Jake, if you heard when I started, I said I was having technical difficulties with Peepspot. I think Peepspot was in here earlier. I was able to get Peepspot in, and then some reason, just as I started the show, I went to log Peepspot in, and it gave me the Peepspot did too many authentications to the YouTube server that I had to wait for tomorrow to reuse it. So it kept getting frozen on authentication. So I think it kept doing it over and over again. That's why Peepspot's not in here right now. Nightbot couldn't come either. All the bots left us, guys. We have no bots on the channel. I think I'll have it fixed by Monday, which we'll talk about more of what happened and what's going to be going on with this channel, and we'll talk about the Streamlabs. Everything's kind of a mess, but we're still doing it. I'm still live. I'm still doing the fucking show right now. We'll get it done. David Wells first in the chat. What is good, David Wells? Jake Hudson. What's good, Jason? What is good? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I know, like I said, I was going to do it at 10:51, and I went to do it at, like, maybe 11:05 I started. And I started streaming, and then it took me, like, so many times to get Peepspot in the chat, and then finally I'm like, you know what, screw it. Peepspot's not going to be in here for tonight. Nightbot's not going to be in here either. So, at least we have the show going on, so... it's not going to be that long of a show. We're going to talk about, some 2018 news going on. You can see Mandy Rosevich. I need to switch her because I actually have a better picture of her that we can put back there. But, let's see what else is going on, guys. So, Jake... You keep doing you stop doing the commands. All right, yeah. So no commands are gonna work, even the tweet command, guys. So if you can, guys, please hit share on this video and retweet it and share it. You're gonna have to do it on your own tonight, though, because we don't have the bot helping. So But yeah, we got a couple things to go over. You can see James Storm right there with NXT in the background. That's big news that's going around tonight that we're going to talk about. You could also see the Streamlabs I wasn't able to set up either. And guys, this Chris Peepz live YouTube account. It's my account. It is a backup account. It is until we get this problem solved with not being able to live stream on my main channel, Chris Peepz channel. which I already took care of the issue. The only thing we're waiting for is for the person to come back from, they're on vacation until Wednesday the 10th. So as soon as Wednesday comes along, I'm almost 90% sure we'll get live stream back on my main channel. But until then, we're going to have to go live off of this channel for the Peepz and Niche show tonight. For the Monday Night Raw review, Monday night we'll do it. And then for Tuesday SmackDown live review, it's going to have to be on this channel for now, which is fine because I posted a video on the main channel, putting the link up to this on this other chat, the Chris Peepz live channel. So that's what's going on with that situation. And it's temporary and it's backup. It's like a gun. It's good to have it as a safety. I'm glad I did this before. You know, I'm almost reaching 1,000 subs, so I'm glad I did it before that. And then, like I said, it's like a gun where we don't really want to use it to do live streams, but if we have to, it's there as safety for us. So that's that whole situation and everything. And Peepzbot and Nightbot were not able to follow me, and I mean, Peepzbot did in the beginning tonight, and then it just went nuts haywire on me, which is crazy. Well, let's see, it looks like it's still saying that my stream status is bad. It should pick up better than that. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, we're gonna open the phone lines tonight, guys. We're gonna have a good ass Peepz in the East show here. So we have, I'll open the phone line shortly. Also, we have the live chat room up in there, the YouTube chat room. What else do we have? We have the live Streamlab donations, guys, which are down in the description below. They still work. You'll be able to hijack the show with your message, different video packages, so they will work. You can see we have a new stream boss because this stream boss is with the subscribers is connected to my main Chris Peepz account, as well as above my head the subscribers there are from my main Chris Peepz account. I'm not sure how to change it really, and I don't know if I want to change it. So if you're new to the channel completely and you haven't subbed to the main channel, if you do that now, it'll come up over my head. You can hijack the show. But also sub to this channel meanwhile, so you do not miss when we have the live Raw review and the live SmackDown review. So what is good, Danny the Phantom? Good to see you make it in here. BXG Thomas, good to see you make it in here too. I actually have a better Mandy Rose pick for the back, which I think I put it. Yeah, I put it on the thumbnail, actually, of the show tonight, which I think I have it in my slideshow here. Let me see what else is going on. I'm glad people are starting to find this, though. Let me know how it was for everyone coming over here. Let me know if the main video I posted in the main Chris Peepz account, if that helped you guys come over here quickly. I know I started a couple minutes late. People were waiting for me. Sorry about all that. So, yeah, this show, you could fucking curse. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You could go crazy. I just wanted to get all that out there. We're going to talk about what's happening on Raw. Let's see what we have in the slideshow quick. Let's go through this quick to see what we're going to be talking about tonight. Here's the slideshow. We're going to be talking about James Storm in NXT. His last night on Impact was Thursday. Well, it was taped, but that was his last TV night. He'll be in the Men's Royal Rumble this year. We'll talk about that. So like I was saying about the stream boss, Shamir Blount has been taken over on the main channel by all the new subscribers. This was the last subscriber that subscribed that took the final health away from Shamir Blount Stream Labs. So what that means is you guys would have to donate and do the Streamlab donations to take that spot and take health off the new stream boss. Or if you're new to sub to my main channel, you can take 500 off the stream boss. But it's still connected to the main channel as far as subs. But the donations are connected to this channel. So if you do the donations, they'll come up live here. Which, let me test it quick, too, to make sure that is the case. So I'm not lying to people. What should we play? I haven't seen this one. $13 Puppy Monkey Baby. Let's see. Hopefully it works. Because I also want to work out the kinks for tonight. This way the Monday Night Raw live review show will go nice and planned.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
This is a test donation for $1.
Puppy Monkey Baby donation right there, and you can see it still takes over the stream, boss. So we're like slightly integrated into this channel, guys. BXG saying fuck, shit, bitch, damn, cunt. Those are curses that we could say right now. Let me refresh above my head, guys, so this way you could be the stream boss and you could do the live stream of donations, which now is the time where I need them more than ever. It's been a little disappointing the past couple days, but you know, like I said, in the words of the great Jay-Z, he says, you know, impossible takes a day. No, he says difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week. The difficulty of getting my live streaming back on my main account took me a day. I pretty much have that all taken care of and ready to go. The only problem is that it's going to take impossible is going to take a week because the person that can give me the live streaming back is on vacation till Wednesday the 10th. So for now, we're going to be doing the live streams, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and the Peepz and These show live from this account, Chris Peepz Live, which obviously you're on the channel right now, so smash that sub button so you don't miss the next 3 review shows we do. And then after Wednesday, we'll go back to the normal Chris Peepz main account, which, you know, just as we were just growing crazy, you know, now you can see the sub count. I believe we're at 710 subscribers on my main account. And like I said, so you don't miss the next couple reviews, definitely sub to this account, smash notifications so you do not miss when we go live, and all that crap. So, all right, let me go through the slideshow to see what we're going to be talking about. We have James Storm. We have The Miz returning to Raw in Memphis, Tennessee this Monday. We'll have the Raw review right after. We have my, that's the picture I was talking about. You can see Mandy Rose right there from the backside. That's the Peepz in the East thumbnail. Episode number 3 right now, guys. What else we got? The Miz coming back. That was stupid. We have the Raw preview, quick hits. What's going to happen on Raw Monday? We have the United States Championship for SmackDown. We have the bracket, which I believe Xavier Woods won. Did they have the Ryder Raleigh match? I'm like, we could see the image that WWE has for the Women's Royal Rumble. You could see who they have prominent on that picture. And they also have the 14 women Rumble participants that are guaranteed as far as now. We'll also talk about all the rumors and who you think is going to be showing up for the women's thing, which Jake Hudson was talking about Renee Young being his favorite wrestler, but apparently Renee Young's been training for an in-ring debut and could possibly come at the Rumble, which a lot of different women too, so we'll talk about that a little tonight. And then James Storm. So I'm going to try to see what's going on with the chat room, guys. Okay, looks like the health status just went up to good. We're starting to get a couple more and more people joining in. I appreciate you guys. You know, I really hope the way I did it with, you know, posting the video on my main page saying that it's going to be live here. And it's weird because I always I kind of messed up. I'll be honest. I kind of messed up. But I was always like, you know, another YouTuber who I'm friends with, and I like their channel and their show, but their competition, so I don't really mention their name. But they had the same issue with the live streaming. They had to go from their other channel to do their live shows, and it was 3 months. You know, I don't know what the situation was exactly personally with him, but I know that I'm going to work my ass off, and I am not going to... I'm gonna keep going and going and going until I get what I want. And I would never sit there the whole amount of time to be that. So I work proactively, and I'm 90% sure we'll get the live stream back on Wednesday. I'm almost 95% sure. So that'll happen. We'll get that back for the main chat room. It's just the person's on vacation right now. Otherwise, it would have been done already. It would have been done the day it happened. So that's that whole situation. I really want to put the other Mandy Rose in there. I think you guys would rather see her too. I need to do some freaking donations. A Mandy Rose donation, a couple donations I have to put in there. And like I said, I'll open the phone line shortly, guys, for everyone to call in for the Peepz, by the Peepz. Let me know, guys, if you see anything different that's wrong or messed up. If the audio sounds a little different, just, keep your eyes open for stuff, because anything is possible. And hopefully, the Peepz spot will be good for Monday, so we'll have that going on. There's AJ Lee rumors. Which apparently they're saying that the AJ Lee rumor was like really not going to happen at all. But it's like the same thing as CM Punk, exactly. Dave Wells, you're right about that. Yeah, but you guys can bypass the phone line if you want. And, I was getting the new Mandy Rose thing. You guys can bypass the phone line if you want and go down in the description and do the live donations. I forgot to give the top 5 Peepz spot points from the SmackDown review, which it's so crappy how the timing worked, but our Raw review did amazing. Our SmackDown review is still doing amazing, and they're both doing amazing on my main Chris Peepz channel. And even after this review is over, guys, after I do the Peepz in the East review, for everyone who watches not live, it's going to be no different from you. I'm still going to upload this video onto the main Chris Peepz YouTube channel. So if you're someone who doesn't watch live, it's going to be the same exact thing. You're not even going to know that we didn't go live from the main channel, because the video will be on my main channel all ready to go. Also the Raw review and the SmackDown review. But if you want to get us live, you're going to have to go to Chris Peepz Live and go through this just live until it gets uploaded to my main account. So it's not that big of a deal, really. So what was I doing? I keep going to do something and then thinking of something totally different. I was going to hit the Mandy Rose, and then I started, why am I losing my mind tonight? I'm all over the place. And then I'll open the phone lines. Oh, the Peepz spot points. God damn it, man. I'm burnt tonight, guys. My bad. I'm so out of my element, especially that I know I'm not on my main channel right now, which is kicking ass and has... it's doing really good, guys. So definitely, if you're new and you have not done that, sub to my main account, because I'll be going back live on that after Wednesday. So yeah, this live stream of donations you can see right here, guys. Help me out. The Peepz spot points from after the SmackDown review. We have the top 5. Jake Hudson still in the lead with 1,200. Matt Patton with 1187. And guys, I'm also going to add Peepz points during the show. I'm going to take notes who is participating tonight in the live chat room, and I'm going to add Peepz points onto your name. And they'll be active for the Monday Raw review. Peepz spot will be in the chat and set up good to go. And you'll have more points. So Jake Hudson with 1,200. Matt Patton almost beating Jake, 1187, right behind his tail. We have Jared, Studio ENT taking a spot, and Edward Mohan. Unfortunately, Peepz spot's not in the chat right now because it was bugging out. It was crazy. But you could do the live streaming of donations. You can make the top 5 Peepz at Peepz list right here, and I will type it in, man. So you could do that. Where are we? The Peepz in the East. Peepz in the East. I should really make a freaking thing. I keep saying freaking when I could say fucking, and I could curse and everything, because everything is ready and good to go. What am I missing out here? I did miss out on the entrance, which I keep doing this. I need to separate the space in it, but we have the KRS one, and then we have 50 Cent one.
Hey, M, you know you're my favorite white boy, right? I owe you for this one.
And I keep forgetting it's after the KRS one, so I keep switching. with the entrance. So we missed that, but there it is for that. Yeah, so I'm going to pop the freaking phone line open, but let me go through what I think about this stuff first. And like I said, I'm going to keep refreshing the subs, which is subs for the main account, Chris Peepz account, guys, the one with 710 subs. But I'll keep refreshing it for everyone. Definitely sub to this channel in the meanwhile, temporarily, guys. And like I said, hopefully people could just completely switch over. It looks like we're doing decent right now. Jake's talking about, what do we got? CM Punk back at the Raw 25th anniversary. I heard Cena vs. Undertaker stuff for WrestleMania possibly about that. I'm not sure. And a shout out to the new subscribers from the other night, Milton Brown, Pennywise, and JDMKU. And N7X Phantom for becoming which I wish they were in the thing now since they are Stream Boss. I wish they'd be active right now so you guys could take stuff off that and do all that good stuff. What else was I supposed to talk about tonight? I feel like I'm missing shit. I kind of want to be laid back and just make sure everything works. I'm going to open the phone line to make sure that the Google Hangouts works and everything. So let me do that. We'll have people call in. Still feel like I'm missing anything. So let me go through this quick before I open the phone line. Apparently James Storm is, out of Impact and in NXT training to come up for the Rumble. That's pretty cool news. It was Adam Lambert who beat him on Impact this Thursday to career versus career. It was pretty crazy how it ended. Where is the slide? Here it is. The Miz will be returning to Raw on Monday, so we all know that. Awesome. Quick hits, The Miz comes. Who will be next to challenge Roman Reigns for the IC Championship? It's going to be The Miz, probably. I don't know why they have them right next to each other. Will Team Red's Titans wreak havoc once again? Why are they calling it Team Red? Like a Survivor Series team? Like, now they're setting up for Royal Rumble? That's weird. What's next for Finn Balor and his good brothers, the Bullet Club, Anderson and Gallows? So that'll be cool. How will Alexa Bliss bounce back from her defeat to Asuka? So that's what's going on. I forget this thing. That's for SmackDown. And then this is what they have for the Women's Royal Rumble. They're showing Carmella in the main image without her briefcase. Sarah Logan, Liv Tyler, Tamina, and Lana. That's very interesting how they have that set up. And then you can see the 30 spots, which 14 are filled. So it leaves a lot of women who we're not sure yet. We'll leave it on there. Let's pop open the phone line so you guys can help me. I'm losing my voice already. And while you guys call in, the chains are off, uncensored. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can curse. You can say what you want. Call in, talk about what you want. We can shoot the shit. Do whatever the fuck we want right here. Because this is the Peepz and Niece live freaking show right now on Chris Peepz live channel. Authorized by your boy Chris Peepz. And like I said, Monday Night Raw review, the live review show will most likely is, unless they come early from vacation, it'll still be on the Chris Peepz live channel, not the Chris Peepz main YouTube channel until we get that fixed, which should be Wednesday. So we'll have the SmackDown review and everything here. So sub to this, hit notifications on this. I'll also put videos before I do it, like before Raw starts on Monday. I'll post the videos just like I did with the link today, saying the Peepz and Niece will be live. Here's the link in the description and the card above, and bring everyone over here. Alright, I see people trying to call in already, so let me get open Google Hangouts here. It is just a free local New York phone number. Hopefully this ain't messed up. Hopefully this is all good. And then I'll take the thing off of the phone number. for you guys to call in and make sure. Let me know about the audio, guys. If someone sounds like you can't hear their voice that much, I'll raise their volume and let me know all that stuff. The chains are off. You could call in, talk about Women's Rumble, talk about whatever the fuck you want right now. And it's open. 631-319-7080. Mute the stream when you call in. Completely mute the stream when you call in. You'll be able to hear everything through the phone. Don't call on speakerphone. Just call regular, and the audio should be set up pretty good. We're live. They didn't want us to go live. They stopped us from going live on our main channel. So what did we do? We had to go live. So we're live right now. Wasn't as hard as I thought, and it's not as big a deal as I thought. Hey, what is going on, Jason? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's shaking, Chris?
Not much. So I just want to make sure that you're able to hear me and everything. Everything sounds legit?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Awesome. Yeah, because, obviously, we've been having some technical issues, Peepz spot or whatever, but at least on live, right?
Hey, I tried to warn you, man, on New Japan. I was like, take it down, bro. Don't risk it.
I know.
You know what I mean? I didn't know you were going to leave that up.
I know you tried to warn me about it, and I should have listened. It was just a weird night, because at first I wasn't going to leave it up. I was going to listen to everyone and take it down. But then I just kept getting more and more subs, and everyone was like, oh, don't worry, you can have it up and all that crap. So whatever, it is what it is. Hopefully it'll be fixed by Wednesday, though, so that's the good news.
Yeah. I mean, if it really was someone from New Japan, then hopefully they're cool about it, and they understand it was it was an easy mistake.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm almost sure that it'll happen. So, but So as far as all the WWE news going on, the Women's Rumble, James Storm, what do you think about everything I just went over?
Yeah, I'm cool. I like James Storm coming back. I think that's going to be awesome. I really like Beer Money. And it seems like, once when James left for a little bit, TNA, and he came back, and then it seemed like Bobby Roode left, like shortly after, to come to NXT. I know it was probably like a year and a half they were together, but it's just, I don't know, it always seems like they're moving, like lately they've been moving away from each other here and there. So if he comes on the main roster right away, from the Royal Rumble, I think that would be cool. And because Bobby needs he needs a big push on SmackDown. They're not doing a whole lot with him. They could do a lot more, and I think that would be a big fan service. I feel like maybe they're doing a little bit more fan service for us with Finn Balor, getting back together with the Good Brothers and everything. So maybe they're trying to listen to us a little bit more,
Yeah, that's good. I agree with you on that. And Bobby Roode is in the United States title bracket championship tournament, which I have a feeling he's going to win that. But I didn't even really think that much about that they were in Beer Money together, because I don't think I was watching TNA when they were together, but I think that the way they're going with Roode right now is that they're going to make him, United States champion, and then which this is going to happen at the Royal Rumble. So at the Royal Rumble, it'll be Roode versus, I don't know, I think it's going to be like Jinder. But Jinder Mahal. I was thinking that too. But it could be, I forget what happened. I think Xavier Woods won, right?
Yeah, Xavier Woods did.
And then who won versus Ryder and Mojo? That didn't happen yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's this. Excuse me. I think that's this week that's going to happen. So then it'll be Royal Rumble, Bobby Roode maybe winning the championship, and then the same night it could be, actually, technically, the same night Roode could technically come into the Rumble. But if James Storm is in it, training right now, I don't know if they'd skip NXT and have him enter the Rumble, which I don't think it could make a thing where, Bobby Roode goes into Bobby Roode either wins or loses the United States Championship, then comes into the Rumble, and then all of a sudden James Storm comes out to help Bobby Roode, and then it's like they get back together again thing.
Yeah, that would be cool. And even if Roode loses the Rumble, if James comes in and they're together again, I think that would be a good finish to it too. And maybe Nakamura could end up taking the Rumble, you know?
Yeah, which a lot of people say Nakamura might take it too. But then another thing is, I think Bobby Roode, they worked him over so good already in NXT. I have a feeling that James Storm may start out in NXT and won't come straight up to the main roster, but he could still be in the Rumble as an NXT star, you know?
Yeah, and they're bringing people back to NXT to for matches anyways, I think isn't Ember Moon is facing who is she facing? She's facing someone from the main roster for a title match, not in I think next week or something. So they is
it Charlotte?
What's her name? The girl from Absolution,
Paige?
God, I always forget her name. The mixed martial artist girl. She keeps going back to NXT to have matches there too, and Ruby Riott as well. They both have matches there. Damn, I forgot her name.
I know Ember. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but you can see right here they have all the women that are going to be in the Women's Rumble. Ruby Riott's on there, Asuka's on there, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Naomi, Natalya, Paige, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Tamina Snuka, Lana, and Carmella.
Yeah, Sonya Deville, she's been back in NXT facing, I think she just faced Ember Moon not too long ago too. Since she's been on the main roster, she's been back in NXT having matches there almost every week.
Yeah, that's what Danny the Phantom said too. She's been doing that, another reason too is because Paige kind of got injured. I think she's okay though, so maybe since Paige wasn't around, that they went back to NXT for the meanwhile too,
Yeah, maybe that's it.
I didn't see NXT this week. Did you see NXT on Wednesday?
Yeah, it wasn't really anything. It was just kind of like a year review. They were kind of going over all the highlights of it. It was a good show, though. It was an hour and 20 minutes, and it was basically everything that happened in 2017. But it was awesome. They did retrospectives on their careers before NXT. There's a really good one on Ember Moon too. So if you get a chance, I'd recommend watching it.
Yeah, I heard the same thing about it, that it was pretty cool. Which, I wish I would watch NXT more often. Which I'll see if I have time to check it out. But I'm trying to think what else happened. I watched Impact Wrestling this week, which I thought that was a pretty good show. And then I ended up only watching half of Wrestle Kingdom 12. As soon as I got, kicked off with that, I just stopped watching. I didn't watch the Jericho match or anything. How was the rest of that event?
Oh, it was killer. I think the Jericho and Omega match, I think it exceeded all expectations. And Jericho showed up the next New Japan show, so he's going to be there for a while. He actually ran in and attacked that one NATO guy. So he's going to be there. He's started a whole new feud there. So looks like he might not be in the Royal Rumble, but I'm sure he'll be at the anniversary show. But I think he'll be at the Rumble.
Yeah, I actually heard the same stuff about that. I heard that he's actually I heard that he's not going to be at Raw 25, and that, what else did he say? It was pretty crazy. He says he's not going to be at the 25th of Raw because he's going to be still in Japan under them. And that, what the hell else did he say? He's not going to be at the Rumble. I forget, but he's going to be doing Japan for a while now, so I did hear that about him. But who won the match anyway?
Omega did.
Oh, okay.
So that I had a feeling he would. You know, Jericho, he's too cool of a dude to not go to Japan to put over younger talent like that. You know, so
yeah,
he knows what's up. It's not like he's not like a star like Hogan was, where he's not going to put someone over unless he's like 2 feet taller than him, and he feels like the guy should be able to beat him in a real fight to end up putting him over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Jericho's the type who likes to help out younger talent that he likes and puts them over. So I definitely agree with you on that. Another thing I heard was about Daniel Bryan, which I think Daniel Bryan mentioned something too. Correct me if I'm wrong, that he said, if you guys don't see me wrestling by Royal Rumble, that I won't be at WrestleMania or something like that.
I don't know if he said that that he wouldn't be at WrestleMania. I know that he said if he wasn't able to be wrestling at WWE, he wasn't going to renew his contract with WWE, and that he might go back to like Ring of Honor, or he was like teasing going over to Japan or something like that. So he's been kind of hinting at that on Twitter and everything.
Yeah, I know that's the whole situation with him. I know that he's gonna go wrestle somewhere else if WWE doesn't let him do it. But I'm almost positive that I saw this on Twitter. I don't know where I saw it. I want to say I might have seen it on YouTube on Wrestle Talk, on the Wrestle Talk video. And Jericho said that, not Jericho, Daniel Bryan said that if WWE is not going to clear him, that he's not going to attend WrestleMania because he's going to go to another promotion, so he's going to skip WrestleMania. So I'm almost sure that's what happened. So I'm almost sure I saw it. But check it out on YouTube. You'll see. I think it was a Wrestle Talk video. What is good, Matt Patton? Good to see you in here. You did not lose anything. That's probably the main reason why Jake's not in the chat anymore, because Peepz Spot isn't in here. But I'm still going to give points to the people that showed up tonight with the Peepz Spot, but it's not working. Nightbot's not working. So hopefully I'll have it fixed. But
hey, Chris, what's your take on Undertaker? Do you think he should? I don't think he should show up and wrestle. I think he should come. If he should come into the anniversary show and maybe cut a promo or something. But I'm not big on seeing him get back in the ring at all.
I think he's got to be at the Raw show, the 25th anniversary. I think he's going to show up. I keep hearing that Cena wants to face him for one last time, maybe at WrestleMania. But, I mean, as far as his physical condition, I don't think he's in any condition to actually wrestle, really.
Yeah, it's and the match he had at last Mania with Roman Reigns, I mean, it wasn't a great match to end on in the first place, but the whole ending where, he did the saddest striptease in the world, where he left all his ring gear in the ring and left, I think that was a great way to end. I think that kind of keeps with his legend and everything, to where he just walks off, doesn't say anything, and just leaves. I thought that was really cool. I think that if he comes back and he gets back in the ring, and if he has another terrible match, it just wipes that all out. All of that is gone, and you're just back with old Undertaker with doing a bad match.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's Mandy Rose. Damn, that came up pretty damn big. I agree with you, because I think last time, as far as Undertaker retiring, he leaves and then he puts his fist up and then the lightning goes, which was a good way to leave. But I'm thinking that, I don't know, where could I put Mandy? She's all over the place now. Do you see that on the screen yet or no?
I haven't been watching that because mine has a kind of a delay on it.
Yeah, it does. It has a couple minute delay, but yeah. So what else was I going to say? Yeah. So the Undertaker. I don't know.
It reminds me of Ric Flair when Ric Flair did that big retirement at WWE. You know, when he did the elbow drops on his coat and everyone was crying, and the Undertaker came out and gave that, you know, had tears coming down his face. And then he shows up in TNA, like, right after that, wrestling again. And it just kind of made all of that null and void, you know?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. It was a crappy way to retire that way to another promotion. But I mean, obviously the Undertaker is not going to be going anywhere else. But I still think that there's a couple wrestlers that need to really face him before he completely leaves. Though I think if they would have done it right last time with him retiring, that they would have him face more than, like, he faced Roman Reigns last, is pretty much.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. It was his last. It was his very last match, and I don't remember his last feuds before that, anyways. You know, and that's the thing. I kind of think that we should keep it in our heads, the whole him leaving WWE. You know, kind of just keep that in our minds, the way he left, the way he retired, and not have him come back, and then we have something fresh in our minds, and it might not be that good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. I mean, we'll be seeing him. Hopefully, we'll be seeing him. But they're still saying Cena. He might be at WrestleMania one last time versus Cena. So we'll see what happens. I'd like to see him against Cena, and you know, I guess Cena would be probably the best person because he could help him pretty much, and he could pull most of the weight against him and make him look good. You know.
Yeah, that's true. He is a little bit better with other people than Roman is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely way more than Roman. Roman's freaking whatever. Which this Monday, The Miz will come back. Possibly The Miz will challenge Roman for the championship, and I hope he wins it from Roman, really.
Oh, yeah, man. I've been missing The Miz. You know, I used to hate the guy. I couldn't stand him. He reminded me of every douchebag that I knew, you know, in high school that I hated. And then, but his last few years have been awesome. Like, no pun intended. They've been awesome. You know, he's just, he is like the gold standard of a heel, in my opinion, dude. He is like one of the best right now.
Yeah, he definitely is one of the best. He works his ass off, and he's good at what he does. He's a good wrestler. He's a good promo. He's pretty much good all around. I mean, so he definitely is an like ultimate heel. What else were you going to talk about? So I guess what we have left to talk about, and then I guess we'll take a couple more callers. I don't know if David Wells is trying to call in, but so the Women's Royal Rumble match. As far as all the rumors of all the women that are going to come and wrestle, who do you think for sure we're going to see at the Women's Royal Rumble?
For sure, I think we're going to see Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. I think those two are for sure. I think if they didn't show up to the main roster at the same time as Sarah Logan, you know, and Mandy Rhodes, I think that they would keep them from coming up for a reason, and I think the Women's Royal Rumble is going to be that reason.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they could definitely bring them in. What do they have? Okay, they have Liv Morgan on the picture for the Women's Royal Rumble. Then they have Sarah Logan. They have Lana on there, and Carmella without the briefcase. I don't know what that's about. I also heard Trish Stratus possibly coming, and
Lita, you know, was a possibility. I've heard a lot of possibilities, but just those, I think those two are the only certainty that I have. I think those two, I could say, yeah, they'll be there, and they will be there. If I could say I think Trish will be there, but it's still I'm still like 50% sure she might.
Yeah, there's a bigger chance of an NXT women coming up into the Rumble than having someone who hasn't been there. So I agree with you on that. Now, when they come out though, are they going to come out separately or are they going to come out together?
If I think maybe it'll be one of them and the other one will just show up to the ring with them, or they'll do like a do like both of them at the same time, like number 29 and 30 or something like that, you know?
Yeah, because I think they might save an extra competitor by making them come together, possibly. I'm not sure about that. Also, we have that Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. I think that's most likely a go, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they would be there, too. Just because they, you know, like, the way they've been talking on their social media. I don't follow their social media, but just the way others have been speaking about them on their social media, talking about their training and everything, it just feels like they would be back really soon anyways. And I would think they would probably insert them in at the Rumble to get them into a feud or something for WrestleMania.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that'll probably get the biggest. Well, I mean, obviously, probably like Trish Stratus would get a bigger pop, but Nikki Bella and Brie Bella coming back, I think, would be a huge pop too. And then also possibly Ember Moon, they're saying, could come into the Rumble. And I'm trying to think who else from other promotions. Far out. Possibly Laurel Van Ness, possibly. I heard there's a possibility she may be training. Yeah,
just because because she just left, she's leaving TNA or she left. I was reading something about that, but I didn't, I haven't heard any news that were like certain on it.
Yeah, it was like a rumor, and then another rumor, which I'm almost sure she already signed, was Ronda Rousey.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not really big into seeing her show up in WWE in the first place. I know there's a lot of fans out there who want her there because they think she's hot, you know, and all that. But I didn't really care for her very much in UFC to begin with, let alone want to see her in WWE getting pushed over people that are way better in the ring than her.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think she wouldn't really do as good as everyone would think from going from MMA to WWE. I think unless she's training all right now. I mean, I think she is training down in like the Orlando. So maybe they'll make her good enough where she'll be a decent wrestler. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know she has been training. I just have a feeling that if they put her in there, I have a feeling that they're gonna have her maybe be the one that beats Asuka or something, and I do not want to see that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So yeah, any other? I appreciate calling it. It was good hearing from you. I'm glad that we were able to get the show live after all that crap. But any other things you wanted to talk about, mention, or if you wanted to curse, do whatever you want.
Oh, fuck. No, man, it's good. I think David probably wants to call in, you know, and I've been yapping too long, so let some of these other guys hit the phone line.
Awesome. So, yeah, I appreciate calling in again. It was good hearing from you, and I'll talk to you on Twitter.
Of course, man. All right, see you later.
All right, later, Jason. Bye. All right, guys, so that was the newest. It's going to be the newest addition to the Peep Show eFed, which I wanted to go over the Peep Show card. Did the Peep Show full card come out yet? I want to say I saw something where Arcane posted in the chat room. Because obviously the eFed didn't happen last night, which I was supposed to do the Peeps and These show last night, but it was a little too late with all the technical problems. So I'm glad I actually did that, because tonight it went even later with the technical problems. Hey, what is going on, David Wells? How you doing, man? Hold on. My voice, hold on. I have to reset. Hey, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the audio just got messed up. So, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just listening to your show, and then I figured, I'll call it in, because why not? It's Saturday night, and I figure it'll be on for a while. I figure, I'll call in and just chill out with you. So how you been doing?
Excuse me. Yeah, I appreciate you calling in. Yeah, it's Saturday night, and it is freezing outside. It is brick tonight. I am. It's like what are you in? Are you in the north? I forget which state you were from.
I live in North Carolina.
Oh, how is the weather down there? Is it cold?
Yeah, it's still cold right now. It's supposed to get warm again, but it ain't got warm yet. So it's been like cold since like I'm gonna say like since Wednesday night after the snow came down from where I'm at right now. It's like cold since Wednesday night, then again from Thursday, and then yesterday, and then especially today.
Yes,
but,
supposedly Monday.
It should get warm maybe by tomorrow, Monday. But right now, the snow's like getting ready to melt, but it's like still cold like at night. But usually it should get warmer, maybe like during the day. I would say by Monday, but not tomorrow.
That's exactly what I heard about it. That it's going to be Monday. So, what else was I going to say? What's up with all these rumors and everything? You're usually on top of everything. As far as James Storm, I pulled this picture up online. It seems like this is a real picture of him in NXT. What's up with that situation?
Yeah, I heard about James Storm possibly coming back to WWE since he's now officially gone from Empire Wrestling. I figured, last match from the other night, which I figured during TV taping. So I believe he's officially coming back to WWE, even though he ain't been back since I would say 2015 after he only appeared 2 shows for NXT. He had one match. I remember he had one match with Adam Rose, and then he had one with I believe it was Dana Burch, and then that was it. That was before he went back to Empire Wrestling and re-signed with them, and then he was there for almost 2 years, and now he ended up leaving there again and coming back to WWE. My only guess, they're gonna probably have him on the main roster. I figured he's gonna debut at the Royal Rumble. I would say they should put him on SmackDown Live after Royal Rumble, so I could see him reunite with Bobby Roode possibly, or maybe right now he could be on the singles competition. Maybe he'll reunite with Bobby Roode maybe later as a tag team if they want to go that way. Because I'd rather see him doing that. Because he don't have to be on NXT because he already been there like twice already. So I think they should definitely put him on SmackDown Live right after Royal Rumble since he's going to be joining the main roster eventually. So
yeah, I didn't even realize that. Now that you said it, because I don't really watch NXT that often and that much. So I kind of remembered seeing him come back a couple years ago. So, and you're possibly right about it that if he does come back, he may skip NXT, which I don't know why he's got this picture with him. Oh, this is a picture from when he was in NXT years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
from 2015. That was when he first arrived in NXT. That was after Triple H got him the call and told him to come over to Orlando, and then I figured he was going to be there. And I remember he was backstage, and then during that one NXT show that night, and then that was before he had a match with Dan Burch, which that was like the quickest match he ever did. And I remember he did a finishing move to him with just called 8-second ride, even though that was a perfect move that James Storm used, and then especially did the same as Adam Rose, and it was huge. So I assume they should let him use that again besides the super kicks. So
yeah, I think actually what do you call it? I think that for now on that all of Impact Wrestling's contracts, all the wrestlers there are allowed to carry their gimmicks and trademarks to now. So that means I'm almost sure that if he came back now, he's allowed to bring his previous Impact, like James Storm the Cowboy he's allowed to bring. He's allowed to bring beer money and have the beer bottles and all that, which is going to be pretty cool. So hopefully he shows up at the Rumble, becomes on the main thing. And just like you said, I would like to see him have a separate path when he first comes in, then Bobby Roode, and then they could meet up later on and, they could wait a little bit before they put them back together,
Yeah, I think right now they should just let James Storm be in a singles competition. He could face some of the guys I would love to see James Storm go up against. I could see him have a match with Barrett Corbin. I would love to see him go up against Ty Dillinger. Let's see. Probably go up against with Shinsuke Nakamura or anybody he would like to face.
AJ Styles.
And then maybe later if he ever wants to team up with Bob Roode again, I could see him go out there to SmackDown Tag Team titles. I could see them face the Usos, Chad Gable, Shannon Benjamin, Rusev in the English, or especially if Offers of Pain ever get called up to come to the main roster. If they get bring them to SmackDown, I would love to see them go up against Offers of Pain. That would be huge.
Yeah, I mean, that would be really good. I mean, there's nothing but good things for him coming up, so I really hope that happens. Well, you can have some legendary matches, and I think he would, right now, he would fit in really good on Raw or SmackDown right now. We have Monday Night Raw coming up, and I could see the Raw preview right here. They're saying that, well, The Miz is going to be back. Maybe The Miz will face Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship, possibly, because I think The Miz has a rematch clause. And then they're also writing, will Team Red's Titans wreak havoc once again? Why are they using Team Red again? I don't understand that.
I don't get why are they doing the Team Red Titans havoc? I mean, that's nuts. Miz, I pretty much see him coming back because I know he's gonna get his Intercontinental title match again, and most likely they're gonna put him in a match with Roman Reigns. And I'd rather see him be Intercontinental because I can't see Roman Reigns hold on to that title for very long. There's still a way the guy to give it to somebody again because I know the fans are not gonna want to see Reigns holding on to the championship for too long. And I just hope Raw. I don't know. I'm hoping Raw will be good on Monday, but unfortunately, usually Raw sometimes ain't gonna be good, but sometimes it'll normally get better. But then usually SmackDown will mostly get better than Raw lately. But never know what WWE got planned for this week.
Yeah, I know. Let's hope that they actually come with pretty good shows. I hope that they have a better Raw product, which they should be able to, and then I hope SmackDown's better too. Even though normally when like Raw has a bad show or SmackDown has a bad show, usually I'll see it in my review shows from last week. But last week's Raw and SmackDown shows weren't that great, but my review shows are doing pretty damn good on the Chris Peepz main channel. So which this Peepz in these video I will put on my main channel as soon as the stream's over. So I'm only using the Chris Peepz live channel just for live content until hopefully Wednesday. So what do you think about the Women's Royal Rumble and all the a lot of rumors going on with who's going to be entering the Women's Royal Rumble and who's in it? What do you think about all this?
Well, I think pretty much the Women's Rumble. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of rumors. They've been talking about Trish Stratus maybe coming back to be in the Rumble match. I heard rumors going around say about Lita coming back, and I heard rumors about AJ Lee, which I don't see AJ Lee coming back because we know that she's already done with the company, and she's pretty much tried to write her book, and she wants to be home with her husband, Phil Brooks, and she and Phil both hated the company after they got fired because especially on their wedding. And I know CM Punk was like pissed off about it, and not to mention, that's another thing I got to bring that up. Every time I hear about CM Punk coming back to WWE, I mean, like, what's up? Please stop reporting about that news. I mean, I don't know who ever tried to report about CM Punk coming back to WWE or him being period on his 25th anniversary Raw, because it makes no sense because he's already done with the company and he's not going to forgive Vince for firing him, especially on his wedding day. And then I don't think he's going to want everyone to come after the company, especially he don't want nothing to do with Vince after that happens. So I don't blame Punk for being pissed off about that.
Yeah, I'm also, obviously we have that person on the list of Peeps right there. We also have the Sean's View donation. Sean's View is he's just been a real scumbag lately, the way he's been posting. He's been posting other stuff too. So that's why he's on the list. And I agree with you. After how Vince treated CM Punk and AJ Lee, that there's most likely a 95% chance that they'll never come back in WWE, which it would be good to see them, but I don't think they would ever do it. So I agree with you on that. But there's always that 5% chance that you never know. They could maybe run into money issues or something and maybe need the money. But let me play the Sean's View donation quick, since the Streamlab donations are still live. If anyone wants to donate in the description, they'll still come up. But let me play this for me and David Wells right now so we could listen to that Sean's View $2 one. Hold on. Let me know if you could hear this.
Hey, this is Sean's View Entertainment. Breaking news, CM Punk is back. He is finally back. CM Punk, breaking news, speculation. If it is not Brash, if it is not Chris Peepz, it's trash. Sean's View, here's my dick.
This is a test donation for $1.
Were you able to hear that?
Oh, boy. Yeah. Now I figured that every time I heard that from Sean, I knew that that's exactly what he would do. He would report that same garbage and fake news every time. Talking about, CM Punk is coming back to the. I'm like, come on, dude, drop it already. It ain't gonna happen. I mean, it won't take it. Well, it would ever take a miracle to see him come back, but right now I don't think right now is not the time. I don't think he's ever gonna come back, but. I mean, then again, yeah, maybe one day I could see him come back, but for now, I don't think he's able to be ready to come back. It's not after, ever since that happened, like 3 or 4 years ago. But right now, he'd rather just be home where he was, be with his wife, and I think they're gonna have possibly gonna have a kid one day and try to raise a family. I think that's what he'd rather focus on doing that besides getting back in the ring, but.
Yeah, right now you have a better chance. You have a better chance of seeing Jesus than you have CM Punk right now. And Jason said in the chat that AJ Lee's book actually sold really good with her book, which I think her book was what, Crazy is My Superpower or something, right?
Yeah, she did that book after she first published it. I thought it was pretty good after she released her first book, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So
she became a good writer and author. Yeah, she did. She's done very well besides being away from wrestling. So.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But, all right, so besides that, we know that AJ Lee's not going to be coming for the Women's Royal Rumble, but we have the list of the women that already named their names, which we have a decent amount of girls. No surprises. So as far as the surprises go, so we have the Bella Twins, possibly the Bella Twins coming. Who else have you heard?
I think I heard about the Bella Twins possibly being a Raw match. I even heard maybe, I even heard this Molly Holly might possibly be a Raw Rumble. I mean, any women can show up, and besides Ronda Rousey, which I know they're actually going to have her showing up at the Rumble, but I mean, it's pretty much any women can be at the Rumble match, possibly win it, especially the men too. So, especially the Raw 25th anniversary, I even heard Jerry Kinlaw is going to be there, and we know Kevin Nash is going to be there, Shawn Michaels is going to be there. I even heard Jen Ross might possibly be at the Raw 25th anniversary, and we know Goldberg may possibly show up there, because I think they're trying to get him to come back to be at the Raw 25th anniversary, and we know Undertaker's going to be there. And I even heard they want to get Sting to show up at the 25th anniversary, possibly get him and confirm Undertaker. As much I want to see him and Taker have a match about WrestleMania 44, but I know it's not going to happen now because Sting did retire 2 years ago. Not after he had a match with Seth Rollins, and not a champion, especially after he got a neck injury and doctors didn't clear him. So apparently we won't be able to see Sting get back in the ring anytime soon, and he's pretty much done after his retirement during the Hall of Fame ceremony. So stuff we're not going to get him for at this point.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's got the neck injury from Seth Rollins. I don't think we'll see him because of the neck injury, but we won't see him wrestling, but he could possibly show up as a Hall of Famer or something on the Raw. The Raw 25 show is going to be pretty cool, and it's going to be in my hometown. It's not going to be too far from me, but this year I don't really have the money to go, but I guess I'll end up doing the review show for it on YouTube, which will be cool. And also, Danny said in the chat that also they're missing from this list Becky Lynch, Mickie James, and Nia Jax. So that's 3 more women on top of the 14 that WWE confirmed. So that's 17 women altogether. So that leaves 13 spots open, which is it's a lot of spots open.
Yeah, I think they could also be in the Royal Rumble too. I think they should definitely add them as well. But hopefully Royal Rumble will be good. Well, before that, we know NXT Philadelphia is going to be on the 27th, the night before Royal Rumble. And I know most people don't like spoilers, but I know that they already got the match card announced for TakeOver Philadelphia, which I heard is going to be Andrea Alama's facing Johnny Gargano for the NXT title, and I even heard Aleister Black going to face Adam Cole in a Extreme Rules match. That'll be good. And I heard Amber Moon going to face Sanaa Baszler for the NXT Women's title, and the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish of Colorado going to face the Alpha Japan for the NXT Tag Team titles in a steel cage match. So that'll be epic for TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, TakeOver Philadelphia, it should be a pretty good show. I heard a lot of good things about it. And I didn't even realize that there's an emoji. I saw Jason in the chat. It's the hatched chick emoji, and it's a Peepz. It's a Chris Peepz. I have my own emoji. That's pretty cool. And then Alicia Fox could join. So I guess there's a lot of women they haven't announced either right now for it. But wrestling fans love spoilers, yeah.
Going back to what you said about James Storm signing with WWE, well, speaking of signings, of course, I know everyone already knows, and I think I already told you about this last night on the Twitter chat, that pretty much Dave Meltzer already confirmed on Twitter that Ricochet and War Machine now officially signed with WWE, and they're going to be coming to NXT, which I believe they may debut at TakeOver Philadelphia the night before Royal Rumble, or if they don't show up at TakeOver Philadelphia, maybe they'll show up at TakeOver New Orleans the night before WrestleMania 44. Because I think, to me, right now, they're going to start off with NXT first, just to get their first start there. And then I think later on they'll be on the main roster because the NXT fans going to know who they are. Because War Machine, to me, they were a great tag team in Ring of Honor and New Japan. Not to mention, they already had the final last match at Wrestle Kingdom 12 from Thursday night. And we know Ricochet's already done with Lucha Underground, New Japan, and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. So they held major titles in their careers, and they've been great in the indie scene. So I think for me, for them to be on NXT, it's going to be epic to see them come in for the first time. Now they're going to be part of WWE, which I'm looking forward to what they're going to do. And hopefully WWE going to treat them guys good, and especially Ricochet, because he's like an awesome dude. Ever since I became a fan of him when he was on Lucha Underground, before he was in New Japan, and whatever else he did, and especially War Machine. And hopefully they're going to treat him good, because I know Triple H is going to treat him fairly, and I hope they don't fuck them up for them, because I want to see if they can treat those guys very, very well, because it just kind of bothers me every time you're going to bring new talent stars in, and then they're going to wind them up in the main roster, and then they're going to get buried left and right. But I just don't want to see that happen to them guys. So as long as they get treated good, then I'll be okay with it.
Yeah, I think that they'll definitely put him in NXT first, which is a good thing to do, start him off in NXT. And then hopefully by the time all these new talents are coming into the WWE, hopefully that WWE will have their booking together more. Hopefully maybe there'll be a superstar shakeup before they take more talent in. Maybe the newer talent will be part of the superstar shakeup. And I don't know why they're saying Team Red and everything, but they definitely need to get stuff fixed and going with the whole situation with Finn Balor. They're helping the fans out with having Anderson and Gallows with them. Shinsuke, they're not really doing much with them. Samoa Joe. I'm trying to think, for the Royal Rumble, the triple threat match is going to be Lesnar, Strowman, and what, Joe?
The triple threat match between Braun Strowman versus, I think it's Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar versus Kane, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. It's versus Kane. Jake's talking Impact EC3, which I watched Impact Thursday. I thought Impact show was pretty good. Did you watch Impact?
No, I didn't get to see. I might have to go back and watch it. Private Leg, and then you see Empire Wrestling from the other night. And Jake brought up a good point. Speaking of EC3, and I know pretty much that Healy ended up coming at WWE as well, because he was there before on NXT when he was Derek Bateman, and that was before he was in TNA at EC3. But I think if he does come at WWE, I think they should let him use the same character name like he was now in TNA. You don't need to go back to his old character name like they did to some of the guys that were there before. I think his EC3 character is way better than his other character, because especially the way his attitude looked, he was now, and especially using his have a driver move, which is the same move like Dean Ambrose used, and then Matt Taven used. So yeah, I think he used that too, because EC3 is good where he was in Empire Wrestling. I think he'll do well if they're gonna put him on NXT again once he comes back to WWE. And I even heard they want Bobby Lashley to come back to WWE as well. I don't know if people be excited for it, but I don't mind seeing him back, because I know he hasn't been back around with WWE for a long time now.
Yeah, EC3 would be cool, but I don't think EC3 is gonna come that soon. I think he's going to stay in Impact for a little longer. But what you just said, Bobby Lashley's contract ended, and it would be amazing if WWE picked up Bobby Lashley, maybe to come into the Rumble, which Lashley's contract's been up for a while now. Maybe he's training with WWE, I'm not sure. But to have Lashley versus Lesnar in a match would be crazy, and then put them in a UFC match together after that, would be nuts.
And speaking of talking about Wrestle King 12 earlier, the match between Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho was one of the best matches New Japan ever done in a long time. After I watched it from the other night, it was tremendous. Something that WWE never thought they could have ever done in a million years. But what they did at Wrestle King 12, I thought, man, that was an epic dream match. And New Japan did an amazing job for that. And even though Jericho came close, and I mean very close to win the U.S. title, but he knows that Kenny Omega had to keep the title, because he's not planning on going anywhere anytime soon. He's going to stay with New Japan for a while he's champion. And even though Jericho got pissed off after his loss, but he can always get another shot, because we know he's going to be with New Japan for a while. Yeah. And speaking of about not coming back to WWE, apparently he's not going to be on the Raw 25th anniversary, and I think he's not going to be at the Royal Rumble. If I'm not mistaken, he might not even be at WrestleMania for 4 years, so apparently he's going to stay with New Japan for a while, because I think he's got a couple more matches left in him in New Japan. So I don't think Jericho's ever going to come at WWE for right now. So
I heard the same thing.
Not only that, but when I was watching New Year's Dash last night, during after I can't remember what match it was, but anyway, when Cody was gonna use steel chair on Cody Ibushi, I saw Kenny Omega come out there. He tried to get Cody to stop, and then not use the chair on Cody Ibushi, but then Kenny Omega announced that he's gonna have the newest member of Bullet Club, and then he brought up Jay White, and then Jay White came in the ring, and he was gonna offer him his shirt to get him to put on and then join the group. And when we know Jay White didn't finish to join the group, so he wore the shirt. And then, after the hug, boom, he took out Kenny Omega with the Blade Runner, and then eventually he won a shot at him for the U.S. title, and then he decided to take off the shirt. So apparently he turned down the offer and not joining Bullet Club. But I heard he's joined with Chaos, so he's going to help out with Kushida Carter and the rest of the members of Chaos, so because he wanted to take down Kenny Omega and the rest of the members of the Bullet Club, because he wanted to take the U.S. title from him. So something tells me Kenny Omega may get kicked out of Bullet Club later on, in case they're going to have Cody as the newest leader for that group.
Yeah, which
it's possible that could happen. So.
Yeah, that's where the whole thing happened when I was watching Wrestle Kingdom. Is it cut off at Cody Rhodes facing I forget his name. That's where it got cut off, and Brandy Rhodes was there. So yeah, I'm a little still sore about New Japan. I don't want to talk about it too much, but one last question I just wanted to ask you too, which also Danny the Phantom said in the chat that the James Storm versus Dan Lambert was this Thursday. I actually just watched it. So it was Thursday night on Impact. Was the loser leaves town match, or like a career versus career match? That if it was what kind of match was it? It was James Storm versus Dan Lambert, who is the owner of Top Team, which has King Mo and Bobby Lashley, all those people in there, and that the loser would leave Impact Wrestling, and they had the match, and the whole American Top Team came out, and it was like 8 people versus James Storm. They just beat him down. They ended up smashing him with beer bottles, knocking him unconscious, and then Dan Lambert got the pin on him. So it was kind of a weird way to put him out of Impact by doing that. But then they also, after that, they showed him backstage, hugging all the talent, and everyone loves him in Impact. So I guess he got sent off in a decent way. So that's what happened with that. But all right, last question for you, David Wells, I wanted to ask you was the Daniel Bryant situation. I'm almost sure I saw it on Wrestle Talk that Daniel Bryant said that if he's not wrestling by Royal Rumble, that you're not going to see him at WrestleMania, right, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I mean, I did heard about Daniel Bryan. If in case if he does get wrestled, if they're not gonna let him wrestle by Royal Rumble, then yeah, we might not be able to see him to WrestleMania 44. I even heard they may possibly try to get Daniel Bryan turned heel, because I hear reports from like Cage Site C and other news sites said so that they want Daniel Bryan turned heel because he's getting tired of the way he's being asked for anything, because he don't want to be booking shows every time, because he'd rather get back in the ring again. So that's pretty much what I think they're trying to force him to do. But like I said, if they don't let him wrestle by Royal Rumble, I think the fans gonna know that we're not gonna be able to see him to WrestleMania. And I know they're still gonna try to get his match with Shane McMahon, which I know that's pretty much what they want to do. So he wants to try to finish up with WWE, because we know he's gonna be leaving soon, and once his deal's up, and I would say maybe after WrestleMania, or probably later in September, because he may want to go somewhere else, maybe possibly go back to Ring of Honor or something like that before he ends his career soon, because we know he's getting old now, and he's not gonna be around for too long, because he wants to end his career soon from wrestling, and so he could be home with his wife and his family.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I agree with you. I think, hopefully WWE will let him wrestle and make him re-sign his contract in April. Otherwise he's gonna go to probably New Japan. He's gonna wrestle there, which would be all right. I'd rather see him in the WWE though, and hopefully we can see him go against Shane McMahon and actually wrestle. But I highly doubt it, because I don't know. I wish it happens, but then legally, I don't think it's going to happen, everything, but
true.
Yeah, so I guess I appreciate you calling in. It was good hearing from you again. If there's any other things, I think I want to end the show in a little bit. This way I could download it and put it onto the main channel. But any other things you wanted to talk about, or anything you wanted to say?
No, man, I think I'm all good. I think we pretty much covered by everything. Yeah, man, it's good talking to you, and keep up the great work. I'll be calling you Monday during the Raw review, and I'll be checking out the Monday Raw review and calling in after the show.
Awesome. I appreciate the support. I couldn't do it without you guys, and I'm happy you guys made it tonight for the Peepz and These show, which we worked out the kinks a little bit, but so Monday night we'll have the Raw review, most likely on this channel again, and then Wednesday I should be able to go back to my main channel live, but I appreciate you calling in. And quick question before I let you go too. Did Arcane release the eFed card in the chat room yet, or did he not release the card for the eFed?
No, I don't think Arcane had released the card for the eFed show for next week. I think it was gonna put on his channel from last night, but apparently didn't. I guess he didn't have time, so I guess we probably won't be able to see the match card for the show until like next week. On the eFed show.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see the card a little sooner with the eFed show, guys. Follow Arcane on Twitter at Arcane, the number 360, with the live eFed show we do every week. It's been off, but next Friday it'll be coming back. Hopefully we'll get the card. I know the one. Jake is saying he already did in the chat room.
Oh, he did. Oh,
maybe.
Well, I probably didn't see it though. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he did or not.
Oh yeah, now that I actually think about it, now is I remember that he did do it, and I'm going to be facing Mr. Universe. When you go into the Twitter chat room, just scroll up a bit because I guess the chat room has been pretty active, so try to scroll up and you can see it. Like I think it was a day ago. If not, I'll try to find it and I'll repaste it in the chat room. I forget who you were facing. I know Jake is going to be facing Hawkeye, so I forget who you were facing though. I'll let you know on Twitter. So I'll talk to you on Twitter and I'll repost it in the chat room for you so you know who you're facing. This way we could start doing promos. Jake did a promo in the chat room. Jake did a pretty badass promo against Hawkeye, so you can check that out in the chat room too.
All right.
But all right, yeah, David, I appreciate you calling in, and it was always good hearing from you, man. So I will talk to you on Twitter, and I hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you for the Raw review.
Yeah, man, it's good talking to you. You have a good night, and I'll talk to you on Twitter, and I'll call up Monday for the Raw review, man, as always. And I appreciate taking my call, man. You have a good one.
All right, bro. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
All right, man. You too.
All right, guys. So yeah, that was pretty cool hearing from both of you guys. You guys are gonna get some points. Jason and David, you guys are gonna get slightly more points than Jake Hudson because Jake Hudson didn't call in, but Jake Hudson was still in the chat room, hanging out with us. Danny the Phantom, I'm gonna give you points. I gotta write these down before I end the show here, so I know who to give out. So Jason's gonna get the most with David Wells. So Jason and David are gonna get most because they called, and then I'm gonna give out points to Jake, Danny the Phantom, and then hit me up in the chat room if you're live in the chat room right now. Hit me up so I can give you Peepz points. Now I'm going to close the phone line because I think that's all the people that were going to call in tonight. But it was good hearing from you guys. So let me close that. I didn't want to make the show too long anyway. So the situation, guys, we'll have the Monday Night Raw review. It'll be on the Chris Peepz live YouTube channel. All right, Danny's still in there. All right, I'm going to give you guys points when I sign off. So the Monday Night Raw review will be live from this channel, guys. So hit the sub button on this channel, hit notifications, so you make sure when I go live. And then the SmackDown review on Tuesday will be off of this channel too. And then Wednesday we should get back the live streaming on my main YouTube channel, Chris Peepz. If you're completely new, you haven't even seen my main channel that has all my subs and that's blowing up on the internet, go to Chris Peepz on YouTube, and then follow me on Twitter at Chris Peepz with a Z. My Twitter's still good, so you could do that. Smash the like button, guys, down below, and go to that channel and sub to that channel. Hit notifications there. I will be posting all the live reviews. I'll be posting on my main channel, so if you're watching not live, it's going to be no different from normal. You can go down in the comment section below and put what you rated, not what you rated, put what you thought, what your rumors are, and what you thought about the Peepz in the East show in the comment section down below. Smash that like button, guys. Support me. The Streamlabs worked, but we didn't get any tonight, so yeah, let me put the thing over the phone number. That is the show, guys. I am happy that I went live and the show went. We have a few bugs to work out, but I'm glad it went pretty decent. And like I said, Monday I'll Peepz bot figured out. Hopefully Nightbot too in the chat room. But that's it, guys. Thank you for your support, guys. I could not do it without you. I appreciate you guys coming to this channel to watch me live. And I will talk to you guys on Twitter, guys. And I'm your boy, Chris Peepz. They did not want me to go live this week. So what did I do? I made a Chris Peepz live account and went live. That's how it is. I didn't even curse that much this show. It wasn't even that bad uncensored, but there was no need for it, though, guys. So thank you, everyone, for joining in, staying in the chat, call in. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you all on Twitter at Chris Peepz with a Z. Also, I have Patreon, guys. Patreon.com/Chris Peepz. You could subscribe to me on Patreon. I have all backstage videos on there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Monday. Please share this video, guys, and help me. Even though I'm going to have it on the main channel after right now. I'm going to upload it in a couple minutes, guys. So thanks, guys, and peace out. I will see you on Monday and talk to you on Twitter. Later, guys.
See, the problem is I ain't going nowhere.
We're one of the few freaking pro wrestling shows on YouTube where WWE will actually listen to us and have listened to us.
Chris Peepz now is left without a #1 contender.